Test. Uh, Good. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm going to cut straight to the chase. Wait until the mix setups pretty well. Um, is that good? Everyone can hear? That is it. This will be start for today. Um, Good night, everyone. For those wherever you are, I'm Crystal Speed, fourth semester of Matanian University, and even so, top 6 finalists of Paradise Knockout Season 1, top 7 as MLL Season 2 debut this year, and for me, I'm remained as Futsal Matana as official at the end of 2 full seasons before internship. And the journey is going to be flying high and understanding all the highs and lows that I've been suffered, not only myself, but also everyone here from the community. Just before we start, I just set up for my new setup from the decks, especially for my laptop. We have a microphone TMW K20 to speak about myself because who knows what I can tell the truth and the confidence I had to change my life. Also, a microphone standings. So here's why I'm going to start the announcement first. I decided to cut off those environments like Brian Rivers, my brotherhood take a huge responsibility as a result of being fraud, um, suffering from the money from the pay debt, like almost 4 millions. Like, holy shit, I cannot believe that. That's why I'm going to cut off those environments, but he know his own consequence because he had to pay 4 millions like this to pay the price of his own responsibility. But also, but thankfully, with all the forgivable effort after kind of a difficult time trying to improve financial really well. Hello Ryan, how are you? Mm-mm. Thankfully, with all the recover from the money really well, especially I try to use the money that somewhat really what I'm going to do. Mm, Pay improving salary from bit by bit. That's I'm going to plan each week. Um, in doing so, I try to be more extra careful how to use money, not for pay debt any longer. If you pay, if you be like criminal by fraud like this, you gonna be in danger. That's the one big thing for what I have to say. And the second one, after final exam, oh, I'm deeply lost. I had a such highs and lows journey that comes I'm nominated as Futsal Matana at the end of season. This will be my last lap before taking over somebody else. Sorry for the late seeing this one because I don't like it at all. Basically, it has been a mixed feeling following the loss of the Beatles Futsal Championship that we eliminated on the group stage by UNTA, but ultimately, with the two teams divided in Dharmanagara Sports and Art competition, we turned it around despite one team end up early exit. Finishing second was exactly what I need to make the content coming up before Friday as planned. So here's the deal. What I saw the in Discord on the Good Mortal Pass update in season 10, there is a brand new manufacturer called Alpine, the French machine that comes between classic to modern, as well as Elite Bundle number 9. And thankfully, with a PCN subscriber extends until September, my money just enough to get 364 IDR before something like what else I'm going to do to improve together racing with Fevers Pomerado. Hello, Maria Salas, how are you? For me, racing is a privilege, not just racing, but also in futsal as well. The last 2 weeks, Friday, hosted by Valicius Jimmy, or known as Ben Jakey, was such a favorable experience. And now, to know what I understand the truth, why I have such a good relationship and mentor with him, and that's why I'm going to be part of him rather than Barry Funds. But sometimes Barry Funds and myself truly had to change, trying to avoid no consequence again. That's all about the plan and keeping protect about the financial. So I really thank you for everyone for support about the financial, especially my family, for those who are in need. Don't be threatened throughout the rest of life. So there is it. And yeah, move on to number 3 about my first semester so far. It has actually a different story. Like for example, 5 years ago, I was completely out of depth, decided to quit before final exam, which was killing me. But able to turn it around, like finishing on a high, despite not just finishing on a high, but I had cut off by the time management issue, which is not the part I was going to plan for. And so does the assignment. But who knows what I can learn from valuable lesson that I have to be more effective by study early as planned for the upcoming next fifth semester, that I'm willing to take risks for all the credit semester got. Like that semester 3.41 absolutely crazy to get. And now this at the end of my first semester, this will be a bloody nice effort. We have three courses that really had expectation, B or higher, but the probability and statistics got A, which is the craziest things of my life. I know what I can improve, but the problem solving is definitely lacking because I haven't experienced about learning some artificial intelligence. That's why, guys. Um, this is where I'm going to start basic small steps to know what I'm doing, to know what I want the purpose, especially when I be compete against the best in the world in the Komodo Fest, like PvP Grand Race is one of the biggest things I've ever had. Like I've been for to at the top of the pack, the middle of the pack, and coming back all the way to the top after after the setback like this. But failure is an end there. But you have to trust the instincts and driven with your mindset to change, believe, and grow. And you don't want to be act like a sin because you don't want to hurt the people, especially my classmate from 2024 that I've been extremely proud for all the hard work that I've done. And yeah, my strategy depends on what plans I'm going to build up and we covered the mistakes I've made. But it's all about favorable lessons. So I think by Jackie and myself, this is a true announcement to all of you, because tomorrow's streaming, there is no time limit given after final exam for the summit. The last summit of season 9 in the Greenwater Fest, which is called Record Breakers, from each decade, like 1960 to 2020s, what I've learned from all the artwork with consistent skills throughout driving, consistent and the ability of driving skills in racing games have beyond the difference, like in real life. So, which is I'm going to do tomorrow's stream. Before summit, I'm actually grand race with viewers first, like usually mostly active with Trigger from Murcia Gaming Community. Don't forget to subscribe him. And so does myself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to give me a number of support. It's been already 50 subs. So 450 subs so far, and this is only 50 left. So one more time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to see evaluation for what I did. And personally, I don't want to hurt many times. The most important part for number 4 is the one big thing that I understand, that never ever procrastinate or even suffer to bad things in life. When you fall, please get back up. Understanding your spirit, creativity, and think about your problem solving age. That is only way to develop for successful person in the life that you've had. So the progress so far for me doesn't get any easier. Because what I learned from mistakes is this actually getting keep overall GPA to your life, that I'm sure I will get through this. Because yes, the difference between in UMN and Matana University have all the difference that I think Matana University just got a lot much better than UMN, because in UMN I know the struggle as electrical engineering not to be a part of it, but in Matana, as you know, I built up to grow up with an expectation to try something new, stepping out of comfort zone quickly that I expected. And you know what? I'm extremely proud of myself about coming back stronger, and definitely already halfway. I had appreciation for the majority of the effort, and so does support from my family, friends, and the entire community as well. So after first semester, looks like I have to make a plan to evaluate and finding an execution to where I'm going to start learning some a majority of building up a good future. Not for my device, because he was trying to kill me by destroying some financial. But the way I feel, believe in myself, maintain composure, understanding the way you always keep praying when the situation gets worse, and then pray for miracle to somewhat worth it, to be courageous, bold. I mean, you're all bold, but everyone will master the problem solving skills and improving the salary from one by one. So I have an experience about working under pressure, but I must have had understand. Um, yeah, my journey has been extremely long. I should be very proud of myself. Anyway, that's all the impression I get, and yeah, I think Bang Jackie, or known as Francis Jimmy, he's from statistic 2021 student, I guess so. I learned a lot with Bang Jackie, and between myself and Bang Jackie's relationship, such a very good one. I mean, I'm starting today, and I know Bang Jackie and myself really be the closest to me to give a major support. And understanding the journey has been not so easy, but start from process one by one. So, so why I have to be build a good social circle in life is because I have to build knowledge and potential what I have to do for the next level. And while the remaining 5 courses that still to be waiting for the score results, and I'm hoping to aim by keeping overall GPA 3 was sorry, I'm hoping for keeping overall GPA 3 at the end of first semester is enough to move further. And the next 5th semester won't be so easy, so I have to start taking more action than to speak to itself. For what plans got to me, the reason why I'm using Ahmed is beyond what I have to feel with integrity, respect, and stewardship here in Matana University that I feel go so much. I'm older than everybody, 26 years of age, like, holy shit. I even lost for words. You don't want to be act like bullshit comes from the downfall you've had, like smoking, vamping, junk food. That comes from suffering from mental disorders, especially if you're not taking bath in single day. You might be even worse as well. So does the financial, like the example I've had, like where every funds was stolen everything. But I'm grateful that I'm grateful that uh, my friends, my good alliances friends, are the getting closest to me to protect with peace and privacy. That's that's all I can hope for to keep my money safe and using what the money need to improve step by step. Anyway, I'm feeling tired about I'm almost getting tired of this, but I must understand the revealing the truth for what it comes before next July. Okay, this will be next week between Monday or Tuesday to be revealed. So the most important part ahead of tomorrow's streaming not only generates with viewers and trigger to telling my truth with finding an evidence to prove and learning from discipline is all that matter, but also giving me some justice to improve quality of the skills one by one. But I'm not going to miss weekly summit contests all the time in the Commonwealth Fest. But I'm going to plan streaming for like in PS5, not just in Gran Turismo, but also not just in the Commonwealth Fest, but also in Gran Turismo 7 because one of those daily races one of those daily races have 50 minutes racing. It's going to be near 1 hour racing from like every 24 hours. So this is probably the longest race I've ever been served with a Pacific car from 2020 decade. So no older than the car you use. Between Toyota, Porsche, Peugeot, BMW, and Toyota. That's the last spot. So I'm going to look forward to it. So the final conclusion for me, I have to be more tolerant, more disciplined, more responsibility, and the way it seems Mogul to become a good leader is somewhat you have to do something capable of. Start something emerge to understand the concept, visualize the material for what you've learned throughout each meeting. But I must be extremely proud for the amount of energy and the hard work I've done. But don't learn from the setback. But you gotta move forward to it. Okay? And that is it for me. I'm going to move forward for what has in store. Hello Christian Winata. Hello from Christian Winata, how are you? I think probably the conclusion for me, I just need more because you know what? I'm focusing on the classmate, okay? I mean, this classmate, I don't expect to be bullied from everyone like that. No, we want to improve our mental life with heart, with patience, leading to growth. Keep studying well, but be effective no longer, as long as the momentum is there. I'm willing to ensure to evaluate with my academic guidance students, and every Friday playing futsal with Bancheki. Listen, yeah, guys, this is something important. I'm not a player of futsal like that. I'm mostly active as official futsal and even more active to be a content creator, just like racing games, futsal. But it's not just about racing games, futsal, but also trying something new like seminar, in Tanarang International Development, like ensuring the international knows what I've learned from last month at IceBest City. Not only myself, but as from informatics 25 students really gave me a big appreciation to fit, to participate as well. Not only with him, but also the lecturers from Sir Ari, Sir Kunia, and even from statistics as well, like Sir Jacob or something else. So anyway, I'm going to cut off the stream. I expect to be a good night's sleep, not before, not later than 11 p.m. as I expect. So maintaining healthy is number one priority to ensure no repeated from the consecutive days, or else your mental health and even your immunity gets worsened. So I hope you all, thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate for coming by, and tomorrow's streaming is what likely to revealing my truth to compete more with finesse, flair, and consistent against viewers, and hopefully get better result with Trigger's lobby in Grand Race. And so does Summit Contest, which is the last one of Season 9 called Record Breakers. And also revealing about the most breathtaking journey we've ever had, finishing second place courtesy of Matana B, that what we call Unstoppable Force, featuring Matana at Tamanagara Sports and Art Competition for what we did in last month. We had some sort of drama across each rounds, with one team out early, but one of the other has been stormed to by finishing second place, featuring Axel, Ari, Jacob, Elang, and even more. There are at least 10 of those. 10 players are emerging the way to the second place. It will be revealed until Thursday when I make some editing content really well. Anyway, that's it for me, and I really thank you all for normal support. And I know always protect the financial really well, and really can't wait has in store for tomorrow's streaming coming up in the Komodo Fest. We'll see you guys next time. I'm Crystal Speed, and Bosel.